Now we are moving on to our third author of the day for our author's meet, who is called Tanvi Agarwal. Tanvi is a software engineer by profession and an author by passion. She has contributed to multiple anthologies and authored 5 books. She also runs a podcast called Pages and Beyond and has been actively involved in the dictionary space through panels and spoken word performances. Her session today is going to be interactive, and I'm sure all of us are really looking forward to it. Please welcome Tanvi.
Thank, thank you. Good evening, everyone. So, today is World Happiness Day and also today is World Storytelling Day. So, before I start my session, I would like to ask all of you, what is happiness for you? Anybody can answer. There is no like, oh, you tell me, you tell me. Anybody can just say, oh, wow. So, first answer is good times with friends and family. No care? Oh, carefree in the world. That's amazing.
For me, it's my dog.
Oh, lovely. So it's all basically, if I say, when we think about happiness, happiness can be related to someone, something that we desire in our lives, and it can be just us thinking about ourselves, thinking about our goals, thinking about our own happiness. Most of the time, when we talk about happiness, we are not freely talking about ourselves. We are most of the time attaching it to other people, other things, and the otherly world. So today, before I start the reading from my latest book, I would like to read a poetry. Do you breathe happiness? So this poem is from my book Tides of Being. It's basically a collection of introspective thoughts in the form of poem. So here it goes. Do you breathe happiness? Under the open sky, spreading your arms wide, forgetting the chaos, feeling the happiness in each breath you take, as if you are trying to communicate with the nature, the pleasing sound, and the hidden embrace. Steal all your agonies, letting you breathe happiness. So it's just simply just asking you to breathe happiness. Happiness should not be a choice. It should be your lifestyle. How the growth looks like for you. What is growth for you? Okay, we got one answer, improvement and success.
I think being at a place where I don't really have to chase anything.
Oh, that's amazing. Because I got my answer. Usually we are running behind chasing something or someone. So growth comes when we stop chasing, when we start looking with intention. So that's all about this book. Hold on, you are almost there. So from this, I am going to read the last chapter. So if you ask me why last chapter, because the last chapter is zeal of completion. That depicts happiness again. So basically, when we start our journey, so we are in panic, we are juggling into multiple things to decide and to choose how we want to go ahead in our journey. So do we ever think about the last point when we are starting out? Do we just think कि मैं ये करूंगा तो ये हो जाएगा? I guess no, because until unless we have started and we are somewhere, we cannot directly think about what will happen when I'll complete this. So let me just read out this chapter for you. Then we will have some quick games and some activities. Zeal of completion. When you start something, you wish to reach the end. It brings joy when you are at the destination. Often people say live the journey to the fullest instead of chasing the destination because the journey itself is beautiful. Indeed, but don't miss out on the joy of completion. क्या होता है ना, हम कई बार क्या होता है, हम एक गोल चेस कर रहे होते हैं, हमें वो मिल जाता है, हम एंजॉय करने की जगह दूसरे को चेस करने लग जाते हैं. एज आई गॉट दैट वी स्टॉप चेजिंग समथिंग, देन वी आर हैप्पी एंड वी आर ग्रोइंग. तो we need to understand that we don't have to chase. We have to stop, take a pause, not stop, take a pause and enjoy that moment. In this book, so far, I have explored setting goals, developing habits, staying consistent, and introspection. And now is a time for zeal of completion. In childhood, you participated in different athletic events. Do you recall the pleasure of the moment you reached the finish line and received a medal or award, how did you feel then? I bet you were at the top of the world. While running the race, did you even think about the journey for a second? Or focus was on your goal? I'm sure your focus was to win. Your efforts for the past day were not even in your mind, which brought you into the race. When you complete a task, you feel like dancing, you celebrate with everyone. But when you are on the journey, you miss out on the fun. Because there is one thought: I have to win. When you complete your voyage, you celebrate with your people. But when you are on the journey, you meet and greet strangers and stand a chance to enjoy with them that you usually overlook. When we are in the journey, then also we are there with people and we are enjoying. We are having a time of our lives when we are in the journey. But we often just don't think about them because they are just strangers or the people we met in our journey and we forget about them. But let's suppose someday we are sitting around and we are thinking about the goal that we have achieved in our life, and then the nostalgia hit. Oh, I met that person at the time, and that person changed a lot of things for me. So, these kind of things are something we are missing in our life when we are just chasing our goals. So, I think whatever I have talked about right now, that might have been confusing. So, let me just clarify. When you are on the journey and enjoy it, there are more chances of completion. However, when you focus solely on the end goal, you may become distracted in the middle and fail to reach your destination. It is a reason why both are important. One, journey that leads to the joy, and the other, destination that is the ultimate satisfaction. I emphasize both because the journey and destination are complementary. If you are on the voyage, you will achieve the goal. Without completing your hustles, you cannot reach the final place. Your happiness lies in conquering what you desire. So, if you live your journey as if it is your goal, you will feel more energized and confident. The journey has its significance in the same way as the destination. If you take responsibility and follow your dreams, you will reach the finish line, just as you might have done if you have ever participated in a marathon. That's why we say, no, life is not a race, it is a marathon. We have to stop at those milestones, those laps where we are getting the refreshments and energy drinks. So we have to charge ourselves. Consider your journey a marathon and not a race. It is because you have to go far and not fast. If you go fast, you may stumble midway because you have high aspirations, and for that, you require patience, consistency, and perseverance. So, let's aim to enjoy the journey to reach the destination. Let's come back to the completion of your journey. Wait, does the journey ever end? I doubt it, because as you accomplish one goal, there is another lined up seeking your attention. Achieving each goal is a completion of that journey, but you rarely witness the joy of it and start working on the next one, considering the journey that has ended yet. Here is another example. How is life a marathon? There are multiple checkpoints and say milestones in your life depicted as goals. In a marathon, checkpoints offer stuff to refuel and recharge the marathoners. Likewise, in life, the celebration of every goal is to help you recover and continue ahead. There is one more question that I would like to answer. What if you feel just one more milestone and then I'll celebrate? क्या ऐसा कभी हुआ है and you have thought of कि ठीक है मैं एक चीज और कर लेता हूँ ठीक है फिर celebrate करेंगे? Have you felt yourself stuck in that loop ever in your life? Because I have done that. I have been doing that. That's how this book came out, because I tried to get out of that loop. I wanted to do something differently. I wanted to celebrate each win and each milestone that I achieve. When your dreams are your lifeline, this thought will linger around you like doubt that pulls you back. But you should not worry about it. Treat it like a doubt. What do you do when you have any doubts in your mind? I believe you would spend some time thinking about it and find a resolution that would suppress it. Similarly, for this thought, allow yourself some time and figure out if you are chasing or breathing your goals. It will make you understand whether you should wait for another milestone to celebrate or live in the moment. So now I would like to conclude this so that we can have fun and some activities. Zeal of completion, what is it? To move ahead in the journey, you should be conscious of your goals. If you know what to do and where to go, you will eventually find a path redirecting you to your destination. Once you achieve your objective, your zeal sees no bounds. Bring it on and let it complete to feel the zeal. I would like to talk a bit more before we go to. I have a quick bingo game actually for you. That's from this book. That's a growth journal to figure out how many things we are doing right in our lives. So, if I talk about how many of you do journals, would you like to talk about what kind of journals do you do? Like art journal, writing journal, or how about it? Okay, art journal and writing journal as well. Okay, writing journal. Okay, would you like to share manifestation? Oh, that's amazing. How has manifestation helped you? That's correct because I am a true believer of manifestation in the universe action on in my journey at least. So yeah, how many of you are interested to play bingo game? It is going to be fun. Can you just do this? If you need more, let me. So how it will work? It is not like regular bingo कि पहला तीन line हुआ या एक line हुआ. It's like we will choose the one who will have the maximum ticked at the end. Can I start? Okay. Designed an ideal space, workspace. Designed an ideal workspace. Second row, third point. Second row, third column. Committed to continuing your growth journey. No, that's the fun. Na? You have to find it. Created a plan and followed it. Built a new habit. Empowered yourself. Embraced efficiency through consistent efforts. Okay, now started developing virtues. Virtues is something I have been obsessed since childhood. जब से मैंने वो एक thought of the day होता था ना, V से A to Z के thought होते थे तो V से एक thought होता था. I don't remember it now. तब से मैं obsessed हूँ virtues को लेके. Felt truly satisfied. Became more decisive and happier. Developed your own solution. Learn to say no. Started lifting weights. Started lifting weights. So this chapter came from instead of lifting expectations, lift weight. Worked on becoming better version of yourself. Defined your hustle. Lived in the moment. Created vision board and witnessed the results. Overcome a breakdown. Set clear goals. Acknowledge your mistakes. Applied the 321 90-day consistent plan. Celebrated a small win. Practice continuous introspection. Identified your weaknesses. Witnessed an outcome and cherished. I think we are done with. Okay, na? So you are having 25 correct. Which one? Manifested and received. Or manifested and received. Manifested and received. Is anybody having any other doubt? कोई रह गया हो? Do we want to count like how who has the highest now? Yes. Yeah. 20, 16, 14, 12, 13, 25, 25, 20. Oh, we have three people who have done everything accordingly in their journey. So, would you guys like to share about your journey? How happy and how satisfied are you about being where you are in your lives?
Fine. I think I've done these things, but I like that. Right now, I'm just well, I've done these things in the past. Right now, I'm not saying I still have more
Expectations.
Would like
That's the sign for you to like remind yourself that you have done this before. Now you can do it. That's the next activity of our session. Letter writing. You have to write a letter to your past self to remind them like where you are now and how much you have followed your dreams since your childhood. Writing, I think we can use our phones if that is fine.
yeah,
But it will be better to have it on our phones. We have 15 minutes so that if anybody want to read out, write a letter to your past self or the younger self. It should be a heartwarming letter that you want to tell yourself. I'll give an example. Last year there was an Instagram 10 जहाँ पे ना हम एक छोटा बच्चा होता था एक बड़ा बच्चा होता था तो they used to talk about कि अरे हम यहाँ पे पहुँच गए हमने ये कर लिया. So the elder self, like adult version of the younger self was telling them, oh हमने ये कर लिया है ये नहीं हो पाया but I am happy. So this way you have to write to your younger self, oh we have done this, we have achieved this, we are here. Are you happy with me? It's talking to yourself. I'll just give, okay, I'll give, we will stop at 4:20, then we can have just if anybody wants to read. I can see a few people have written, I guess. Do we need more time or we can just wrap it up?
I think it's enough.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anybody interested to read it to tell everybody like, please come.
Okay, so my childhood name was Bittu. So I am known as Simple nowadays. So related to my childhood name Bittu. Hi Bittu, don't worry. I know you are scared today because you failed in your science exam and faked your father's signature on the report card. It may look to be a big deal today when you are in your fifth class and may seem the end of the world. But believe me, it's nothing. 50 years later, you will look back at this day and laugh with your friends, family, and relatives. See you after 50 years. Shankar,
That's amazing. How did you feel after writing this?
happy.
That's the whole point of today's day, like World Happiness Day.
Thank you.
Who else want to read? Yes, that's right. That's why it is voluntary. Who will be open to share their vulnerabilities? And but one thing I want to ask to everyone: how did you feel after writing this?
Very good. Make you feel like
I'll just read one last poem and then I'll just close it. So the poem is: Do you believe in manifestation? They say timing is everything, but time and tide waits for none. Does that mean it will come in a rush, whispering in your ear, vanishing in the air? No. You will own the moment that you will receive with the power of manifestation. Cherish it for the lifetime you defined until it's time to look forward towards a new opportunity. Thank you so much for this space, and you have been a lovely audience. I love doing all these activities. Not just you, letter was written by you, but I also felt lighter seeing all of you sharing about your present state with your younger self. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tanvi. That was such a truly insightful and interactive session, and it was so refreshing to have this kind of an engagement. Whoever was present, I think they were truly there present with you, and all of us have gotten something to take back with us after this session.